JP, 730 Sports. Brady and Manning, again, yeah, you can hear the excitement in my voice. I'm not, it's the AFC Championship game, so of course I'm going to watch it. But I don't know, man. I'm tired of Manning and Brady. I'm tired of Brady winning the games over Manning. I would prefer to see Pittsburgh. Um, 5 field goals to beat Pittsburgh. Denver's offense looked terrible. Defense looked great. Um, Pittsburgh had some drops at the wide receiver position. Of course, the fumble. Pittsburgh should have won that game. But you can't miss opportunities like they did. And the fumble just came at the wrong time. It was just one fumble, but in a game that tight, at that point in the game, you just can't make up for it. So that's how Denver advances. I'm not all that excited about it. I think Peyton Manning is severely overrated. Denver's defense is good, sometimes great, but their offense sucks, and I hate watching it. Uh, how did New England get to where they are, to the championship game? Well, they beat a team they were supposed to beat in Kansas City. I gave Kansas City no shot at all to beat New England. All these people out there who got on the bandwagon of Kansas City because they were on a roll or because they were hot or because they blew out a terrible Texas team. Um, you know, the Houston Texans. They blew them out. I guess everybody thought they had a shot to beat New England. They never had a shot to beat New England. It wasn't going to happen. It was just BS. So after New England beat them, I wasn't even excited about that. I didn't, they just didn't have a shot. And the reason they didn't have a shot because of the difference in coaching. Belichick versus Reed, I'll take Belichick all day long. It's not even close. I'll take New England's entire coaching staff over Kansas City's coaching staff. And yeah, Andy Reid blew it. Time management at the end of the game. 5 minutes to score a touchdown. You're down 2 scores. Alex Smith didn't seem like he wanted to take control of the situation by just calling any play available. He's the quarterback. He knows the plays. If the coach can't get it done, you take over, hurry the guys to the line of scrimmage, and you get the plays off. And he didn't do that, so it looked like they were just resigned to losing. Like they just did not think they could win the game. And so they just sort of played it out. Um, so we get New England and we get Denver. Manning, Brady, blah, 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 blah. Um, Look, I'm just going to be honest. I'm tired of watching Peyton Manning. I think he's terrible. And anybody that doesn't think he's terrible is lying to themselves. A lot of the balls that were deflected or passes that were broken up versus Pittsburgh, part of it was coverage. The other part was it was taking the ball forever to get to the wide receivers, as usual. Um, Mentally, he's great, but physically, just isn't there. So if you were to ask me right now, I'll take New England without even thinking about it because I just don't see how Denver plans to score. They can't get the ball down the field. They run curl routes all day long. It's curl routes and pick plays, curl routes and pick plays. They can't throw it deep. Every pass is contested. Every now and again they'll break somebody wide open in the center of the field, but it'll be a curl route or a comeback. Eh, you know, New England's not losing to that. Now Denver's defense will keep them in the game, um, but I would bet right now that the scheme and plan is already in place. How to get Edelman and Amendola and Gronkowski open against that Denver defense. So it could be a close game. It could be interesting. It could be tight. It could be a blowout. Um, but I just don't want to see Peyton Manning throw the football anymore. I'm just being honest. It's just terrible. But anyway, New England, Denver, AFC title game. Um, we'll see what happens. JP, 730 Sports. I'm out.